Welcome back to Exceptional Talk with Dr. Clark, part 2 of vocational rehabilitation. I am talking to Mr. William Cook and Dr. Vanessa Canty, and they are going to conclude. We talked a lot about rehabilitation, vocational rehabilitation in part 1. For this particular segment, they're just going to say a little bit to the parents how you can have your child qualify, what it is that the services can do for them, and what are the services. So they're going to run it down really quick. And thank you guys for viewing and listening to us. And please reach out to both of them. Reach out to me as well and let us know how we can help you. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started.
Okay. Dr. Canty, you want to start first? You can start first if you like.
Okay, well, for one, we're in 2 different counties, so the process may just be a little different, but contacting the schools would be your options, as well as directly contacting the Department of Education, Department of Counselors, but definitely start with your child's teachers or case managers. Parents, if you need any help, definitely go through your counselors and ask questions.
Yes, please. All right, Mr. Cook.
Okay. Yeah. I would recommend for parents to number one, to start early. Transition starts pretty much in the 8th grade. So think about, and I know that of course our academics are very important. But a lot of times what ends up happening is that 12th grade year, our parents are like, okay, it finally hits them. Okay, so what's going to happen the next year? So my recommendation would be for parents to always save a part of your thinking process to find out, what are we going to do when the student graduates from high school? With every IEP meeting, whether it's if you're going to a amendment meeting, or anything where the IEP is changing or they're adding something, always talk about, and it could be just 5 minutes, it could be 10 minutes at the end of the meeting or at the beginning of the meeting. Get from the teachers, what do you advise? What do you suggest? How is Thomas doing? What is the end product going to look like? Which direction should we go? That would be the one of the major things that I would basically focus on. And as far as for vocational rehabilitation services, start early. When a student hits that actual 11th grade year, I wouldn't have a problem with that last semester, that spring semester. Go ahead on and start to fill out your voc rehab application. If you know that student is going to be a 12th grader, so that we can go ahead on and give vocational rehabilitation the opportunity to do what they need to do in order to make that what we call seamless transition from high school to post-secondary just really, really very smooth. And again, and the second thing that I would do was, if possible, ask, is there a possibility that a voc rehab counselor can come to my meeting? And have them, if they can come to your meeting, have them come and talk about the different programs that they have available for students. Okay, so those would be the things that I would definitely recommend to parents. Is number one, start early. It's never too early to start. Number 2 is to actually start in 11th grade with going ahead on and submitting your voc rehab application at the end of their 11th grade year. Okay, and number 3, ask and see if a vocational rehabilitation counselor can attend the meeting. Okay.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Well, thank you both so much for attending my podcast today. I just wanted the parents to be aware of vocational rehabilitation in the schools and how it is so important and how it can change a lot of the students' lives when they leave high school. So please ask questions. I'll definitely make sure that Mr. Cook and Dr. Canty get those questions. Thank you all again for coming on Exceptional Talk with Dr. Clark.
And thank you, Dr. Clark.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. And again, vocational rehabilitation is so needed. Thank you all. Have a blessed day.